By the end of this journal session, you are going to feel like there are an abundance of opportunities and love in the world for you to take part in. Hi everyone, welcome to Dinosaur Life, a place where we live life to the fullest. We have been going through the planets on my channel, and today we are using Saturn as our inspiration. Don't worry, you don't have to have done the previous planets to be here. Stick around. It's going to be another weird, silly journal session. Saturn was named after the Roman god of harvest. So today I want to talk about the bounty and abundance that we can see in our lives. We're going to root our journal practice today in the concepts of scarcity mindset and abundance mindset. By the end of this journal session, you are going to feel like there are an abundance of opportunities and love in the world for you to take part in. Grab your pen and your journal. Let's go. The first thing that we will do is just breathe. So let's center ourselves, get ready for some journaling, take 3 deep breaths. Next, we will title our page and make an attempt to paint the planet Saturn. Not sure how I'm going to do those icy rings yet, but I'll do my best, you do your best. So today I want to focus on the fact that there are an abundance of opportunities and love in your life, and we are going to use the concepts of scarcity mindset and abundance mindset. These were popularized by the book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by, Stephen Covey? Anyways, a really cheesy title for a book, but these concepts are super useful and super life-giving. So the concept of scarcity, when you have a scarcity mindset, the idea is that you view the world as super finite. So when you look at opportunities or love, when the more that someone else has, it's like they're taking a piece of the pie and there's less of it for other people, specifically less of it for you. And this is a really bad space for humans to be. Scarcity mindset causes us to be stressed, causes us to not go for our goals because we don't think the opportunities are there for us. Some ways that people manifest this is by likes or engagement on social media. It's like you get jealous of people because the more they have, you think the less there is for you. Not true. Love. Some people view it as if the more love someone has from someone, the less love that person has to give them. Money, promotions, many areas of life, people can fall into viewing them as a scarce resource. The alternative is an abundance mindset, which is beautiful and freeing and life-giving. And this is the idea that there is enough in the world for all of us. There's enough love to go around. There are enough opportunities to go around, enough happiness, enough joy, enough peace for all of us to have. And this mindset can be really healthy and it can inspire us to go after and achieve our dreams. So what I want to do first is draw a line through your page, not all the way through because we're going to put prompts below that, but partially through. And then on one side, I want you to write scarcity mindset, and on the other side, write abundance mindset. And then for the next minute, I want you to develop your own definition or write your own words that you associate with these two mindsets. I want us to try and create a relationship and try to identify with these concepts before we start diving into our own lives. So now that you have sort of these reminders of what scarcity and abundance mindset are on your page, we're going to do a little exercise. So I'm putting some words on the screens. These are different areas of our life where we tend to view them as a scarce resource or an abundant resource. I want you to look at these words and then place each word on one side of your chart, depending on how you tend to view this word in your life. So I don't want you to think of the actual facts there it, you know what I mean? Think of this super logically. That's not what I'm going for. I want you to think of this as in your daily habits and your daily thoughts. Where do these words tend to fall? Do you view them as scarce and behave as if they're scarce, or do you view them as abundant and behave as if they are abundant? You know what's weird? Some of these words showed up on both sides for me. Did anyone else do that? Money showed up on both sides for me. Interesting. Okay, we are going to go through a few journal prompts. I want to look at both sides of your chart, and I think we should start with abundance. So, your first question for abundance, and there are two. Look at your words, and my question is, why do you think these words showed up on this side of your chart for you? And my second question for abundance is, how is your life impacted by the fact that these words show up on the abundance side of your chart? I really love this question because I feel like our human brains tend to focus on like the scarcity stuff and fixing all that. But I want to take the opportunity to like recognize and be grateful for the fact that these are some things that you don't really have to worry about. Like, you are able to freely give and take these things in your life, and that is so beautiful. So how does that impact you? Now let's move over to that scarcity side because I love a good self-growth moment. The first two questions for this are going to be the exact same, but then I have two kind of pushing prompts. So the first question is, why do you think these words showed up on the scarcity side of your chart? And again, the second question is, how does this impact your life? The fact that you view these things as scarce, you behave differently because of this. And I want to reflect on how we behave differently when we think that things are a scarce resource. Now I want to push you and myself, a little bit. So, 2 questions. First, how do you think your life would be different if you didn't view these things as scarce? And there are people out there, everyone starts different. There are people out there who do not view this thing as a scarce resource. How do you think your life would be different if these things, or a few of these things, were on the abundance side of your chart? I'm guessing that you probably wrote down something pretty beautiful. So my final question is, how do we get that? What can you do so that your mindset views this thing on your scarcity side as a little bit more abundant? Now, the final statement, I have to say it, is there are abundant of opportunities. There is an abundant amount of love for you in this world. Whatever dreams you have, you can have them. And I know some people's brains want to push against that, but this is your life and you have one of it. And you can view life with a scarcity mindset and say, I can't have the things that I want, and then not go for them. Or you can have an abundance mindset and say, my dreams are out there. I can figure out a way to get them. Maybe work hard, talk to the right people, learn things. You can have your dreams if you want them. Easy for me to say, but harder to, really hold on to in your mind. I get that, but I hope that today inched you a little bit closer to believing what I just said. So let's finish with affirmations. Choose an affirmation from the screen. They're about abundance, and write it down and say it out loud to yourself. I believe in you. I hope that you believe in yourself a little bit more today after doing this journal session. Thank you for joining me. Like and subscribe, please, 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 if you had a good time, and I will see you later.